everybody. Today I'm going to be doing an Uber run, just kind of live. Uh, First thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to create the game. I'm just going to create a password created game here instead of uh, making a private game. And the big reason here is that it allows me to rejoin the game in case something happens. So you never really lose a run if your game crashes, if the server has an oopsie, if I die. It makes it easy to make my body recovery instead of spending forever just trying to get into a place where I can go find that body. Um, I can go quickly grab it. So I'm gonna jump over to my sorceress to start this off. To start key farming, you're gonna need a 3x3 of keys. So that's what I've got here. Just gonna grab 3 sets of all the keys, and then I can just make the portals anywhere in Haragath. So you can set them up all up here or all down here. It really doesn't matter where you put the portals. You can put them anywhere in town. I'm just gonna set them all across the way. I've got some garbage in my thing over here. So anyway, so we're just gonna drop all three of these keys in here, and I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring in the back, but she is like a buzz saw. So hopefully my like noise gates and everything are working. Uh, One of the big things on these portals is that each one has a random chance of opening a different place. So you can open each one in a separate game, but you can get duplicates of those portals. And the reason that I stagger them like that is because if you put all three portals on top of each other, like if you stand in front of a portal, it makes it possible to make it very difficult to click on those portals. So that's it for my sorceress's job here. I do have some gear that I'd like to try out on uh, my smiter, so I'm actually going to bring over the chains of honor here. I used to transfer torches. Like you'll notice that my sorcerer's torch is actually a druid torch because I don't have a sorcerer's torch yet. I have farmed quite a few torches. I've got some just like hanging out here, but I don't have a sorcerer's torch yet. So hopefully I'll draw one of those today. The odds aren't super likely, but that's what we're working towards. Um, I don't know which extra charm is in there. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. Um, so I'm gonna bring over Chains of Honor. I did try it with Call to Arms, but it isn't enough of a boost that it matters too much to me. Um, so yeah, let's jump over to the Paladin. I don't think there's anything else. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I need to like bring over to the Pal. I think I've got everything I need over there. So let's jump over. Let's see today Uber. And you want to put a password on it because you don't want somebody to like jump in and uh, snag your uh, snag your torch. That's what we're doing here. Is we're trying to farm up a torch. Um, Look at that load screen. Hopefully the PTR fixes that. See, so now we've loaded in. We've got all of uh, our doohickeys up here. Now, I have a treachery, which is pretty sweet. I've got grief. I've got a Haas. My gear is like pretty decent. So like I've got Raven Frost here, so I can't be frozen. I've got a Goblin Toe for that crushing blow. I've got T Gods. I've got just a random like look at all the reses this one gives me. Like plus 35 to poison is pretty sweet. So that's mostly just like Mephisto. Like he has like a conviction order aura that really makes things bad. I also have Drax, which weren't like too expensive. But before I had Drax, like I grabbed one of these wands, and then in a video that I started to record, I went and like shopped another one, but whatever. But even if like you don't have a grief, like I was using a black rune word for a little while. I've used Girk's Sanctuary instead of a Haas. I even used this like this this superior Targe. I think Targe is the right way to pronounce it. Anyway, um, just with 4 perfect diamonds in it. Like this is like some of the old gear that I was running before I had a T Gods. Like I just had this like kind of like decent strength double res belt, you know. So, um, and I've started keeping my standard of heroes just in case like 2.4 does something cool, so that like I'll have a few of them. Because I was just dropping them, so I've run a few of these, and I'm not like super fast or anything, so buckle in. I hope that it's enjoyable for you. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run out here and I'm gonna proc real quick. Um, so this might take like a second, depending on like what's out here. Sometimes you have to like clear some of these things out, and like, um, so life tap just proc there, but like these things are so they're so weak that like you don't get a lot of hits on them. So there's a boss. We'll just take them out real quick. So anyway, so these are really like those are pretty weak. So I'm just gonna stand here. I don't know why I turned on my holy shield. I guess I'm just afraid of dying. Um, so with any luck, Fade will proc, and when it does, my character is going to turn like a little bit more translucent. So Fade's just a part of the Treachery armor. You can build Treachery in like pretty much any 3 open socket, whatever. I've got it on a Dust Shroud because that's what I put it in. I've got it in like a few different armors. There we go. So now Fade's proc, and it'll last for a little while. What this does is look at my resistances, right? Like, so it's pumped up all of my resistances by quite a lot. And if I didn't do that, I can always grab potions and like I don't think I have any cash on me right now. Oh, I do. Okay. So the other thing you could do is you can grab these potions, and I should have done this before I procced Fade. But what these will do is they'll pump up your resistances uh, for 30 seconds each. So that's like a minute and a half of like extra whatever. I'm more likely to die than anything else. I'm gonna toss on this Chains of Honor and see like how that works. I was rocking the Duriel shell. That's another just like look at all the resistances that you get on it. So let's try Chains of Honor. Yeah, I'll just try it that way. On my swap, I do have a Naj's Puzzler. This has 69 charges of teleport. Actually, I don't have that many charges left. Let's go ahead and repair that. Now, one of the things that is very important is to keep your gold in these other stashes, right? Wow, that was expensive. I don't. I made an oopsie. I should not have repaired with chain spawner like that. That's what these row runes are for. um, so I just spent a lot of money for no reason. So that kind of dropped my other bank. But like I still have like 5 million on me, and I fill this up pretty quickly. I've got a gold farm, a gold fine barbarian that I'm kind of like working on, and I can do trav runs if I need to. So all right. So I like to start with not the first pain. First pain's fine. Oh, come on. I might actually jump on my sorceress. This is another trick that I was like messing around with. I want to go to Forgotten Sands first. Um, so here we're just looking for Duriel. He usually spawns like up here somewhere. There he is. Hey, buddy. Nope, I'm not looking for Bale. I'm just looking for Bale's eyes. So if you could like drop that real quick. Now this is one of the like the cool things about Grief and like Crushing Blow and all that stuff is that I'm just doing ridiculous amounts of damage, and I'm doing so much more damage now that I have this Chains of Honor. Like, um, it just feels like so much more damage. Um, I just got the Chains of Honor not too long ago, and that was one of the things in the video that I was recording. I was like, I've never dropped a Sur rune, and then like I dropped 2 Sur runes like 12 hours apart. So that was pretty sick. So you just want to put it in your cube. One quick thing is that like I've got a bunch of like charms here, like mostly faster run walk, so that like because these boots don't have any faster run walk on them, and I don't have faster run walk anywhere in my gear. And then I've just got resists and like random like whatever. But like one of the big things is the torch. I did just find this paladin torch, which is nice. I was swapping that like 1919 druid torch between my characters. That's that was happening. I still have a Geed's charm in my inventory as well. That's kind of a throwback. I was buying a lot of potions. And you'll see an edge charm here too, or an edge bow, not charmed, because I was buying so many potions that I needed a price break on them. I was spending a few 100,000 on them. While I'm talking, my fade's running out. You know what? I don't even need my fade right now. Let's go ahead and pop this. I can reproc fade. You know what? I'll actually hang it for a second. Let's let's do the. I'll do it on since I just did my teleport. I'll go ahead and teleport here. 69. Nice. Um, So basically, you just kind of teleport to the end. You're looking for Izyul. He's a big blue demon. There's Izyul. Oh, let's swap back over. And we've got life tap proc, so like we're pretty solid here. It's gonna be really difficult for them to kill us because we're doing so much damage. And then I could just like turn around and like start clipping these guys. I do need his brain, so we're just gonna grab the brain real quick. We're gonna make a TP and we're gonna get out of here. Come on, get out of here. Ah. Okay, well I can't get out of here, so I have to kill until I can click this. There we go. That was stressful. Dying. So anyway, so that's why the Naja's Pelzer. So I was using the teleport on my sorceress. Now that's what I'm gonna do for the Matron's Den, and I just lost my proc on the treachery. So you can kind of like look at the timestamp and look at like how long treachery lasts. I'm gonna jump back to my sorceress real quick. Again, this is like why. This is one of the big advantages of creating a game. Now, if you have friends, if you're not like a total loner like I am, you can just have your friends come in. Did I? Okay. For a second, I didn't know if caps was on or not. Um, but yeah, you can do this with friends. Now, if you do an Uber with friends, one of the things to like consider is you want to spawn everything on players one. So you want to create the game and you want to get into each one of these zones. So like once I like get in here, the uh, the boss is spawned. So once once she's once she's up, she's gonna be spawning at players one. So her hit points and everything are already set. Then you can have your friends jump in, and it's gonna be much easier for you. Um, but yeah, you can always like have one friend teleport around and like kind of like locate her. Um, 'Cause she's gonna have this like kind of green aura. So sometimes like in the darkness you can see her. I knew she wasn't down there, but I just kind of wanted to talk about the darkness while still kind of like trying to be safe. But like, so yeah, sometimes like you can see her like in the like a little bit of darkness, and notice there she is. So let's see. She is gonna be, what is that? Like kind of straight down this hallway. So notice like I only have like 60 whatever 69 charges on the puzzler. So I could just like fight through and clear this with my sorceress. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna see if that works out. Why is... I think I'm missing a charm or something. Here's my key. I'm missing a grand charm. I think. Usually my hit points are like a little bit higher, like 18, whatever. Did I put that somewhere weird? I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, it's this one. It's not a grand charm. It's a large charm. Oh, I guess I didn't have just one extra small charm I had. Whatever. Anyway, so like here you'll see like I'm kind of like magic find up right now. Because that's what I was doing with this character. But um, anyway, sorry. So 1820 was like what uh, my normal hit points were. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like just kind of like blast through because I think my sorceress does more damage, but like these things hit so hard that I might not be able to like do this. So I've only played around with my sorceress on Ubers like once or twice, and I'm not like super familiar with it. So we're just gonna try. Oop, they all have mana burn, so that's like kind of frustrating, but that's okay. We just try to stay away from them, throw down some damage. Like I'm this like kind of mixed like meteor orb type thing, so we'll struggle with some of this. But anyway, um, anyway, I think I've got it cleared at like it's cleared as fast as that's gonna happen. So let's go back to town. Why am I so slow? Oh, because I'm frozen. I don't have cannot be frozen on my in my gear right now. I'm running double Nagel reins. I have a 30 and a 25, so not like the greatest gear again, but you know we're doing it. I'll just drink that. Chains of Honor goes back in here. I think that's the only thing that I brought over. So let's jump back to the Paladin. And again, like my Paladin could probably just do this all, but you know I have the characters, so why not use them, right? All right, so again, I'm gonna want to proc fade. Uh, just toss this in here. Um, Kind of good on potions. I didn't bring cash though. Um, so we're gonna be slightly inefficient here. Uh, anyway, so I'm gonna run back outside. I'm gonna go ahead and reproc fade just for Andy's sake. Like you can see, my poison resistance is like pretty decent already. Um, so I probably don't need it, but uh, you know, might as well get it. So we got it pretty quickly there. Again, just kind of see through. Uh, those the assassin skills are nice. And that's one of the cool things about some of this like high level gear is that oh, did I not drop my chains of honor in here? Oh no, I dropped it in this. Okay, I'm silly. You can put it in your cube so that you can rotate between both of them. Anyway, so one of the things like your map won't load up. Let's get that holy shield going too. Your map won't like stay the same, or it'll stay the same, but it won't transfer between characters. Is what I'm trying to say. Um,
I can't carry anymore.
so anyway, so sometimes you just gotta kind of remember it. If you do have trouble with like remembering that sort of thing, or like if you're doing a lot of maps, you know, using your like snipping tool and like paint and whatever can help you like grab like big sections of map. I thought she was down here. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, oh, cool. Yeah, this is another cool thing is that some of these bots are now whispering. So that's that's really cool. Thanks, Blizzard. So anyway, yeah, I didn't realize how much damage I did with grief. Or not with grief, with Chains of Honor. Like it is, I'm doing so much more damage than what I was doing before. This is I'm killing probably as fast or as faster than with what my sorceress was killing these. To be honest. Um, Okay, this is only a little scary. These fireballs can do a lot of damage, so sometimes you want to like move out of the way. And you can run through and just stun a lot of these with the smite. Hell temperatures are typically like physically immune or something, so I don't think I get as much lifelink. Although these aren't showing it. Oh, they've got mana burn as well, so that's part of why my why it's going down. It's not because of physical immunity. Let's see, we're good there. Let's grab healing potion. I've got my. We'll throw that up for safety, just because we don't really need to get into another game. But wow, okay, yeah, never mind. Chains of Honor makes this like sick. Heavily recommend. I'll have to upload some of my other the video that I was doing for like B-roll. I've like 3 runs I think that I was chopping out of. But yeah, wow, the Chains of Honor really makes like a huge difference here. All right, so now I have all 3 pieces. So this is what we wanted.